Vialle
Man,
just knows how to. I mean, like
he does.
he's not as fast as a few guys in that class,
No, AJ, this might be controversial.
but he just gets it done.
I wouldn't even call him top five in terms of speed for all the 250
I beat him
classes.
in time qualifying, I think, a bunch of times the
Mhm.
last year that I raced.
Yeah,
Uh,
again, nothing controversial, but I'm a fan. I like watching VL ride. I've liked him since he was over in the GPs, but the his approach is he's aggressive and he's good when he needs to be. He gets in there where he needs to be. Obviously, I'm sure he'd like to win a lot more, but he's got that Dungy approach where I'm just going to consistently
yeah.
be in the top 3, top 4. I know the guys around me are going to be inconsistent because that's the name of the game in 250s. And he's puts himself in really good positions. Love the way that he rides the bike. He looks really good in the bike. That number 1 on the KTM always looks good.
Yeah, it
Um,
does.
but yeah, it's crazy to me because like not a lot of people say the name, Vial. You never hear a lot of people talk about him. Um, he's putting his name up there two years in a row, man, where he's the red plate holder with only one race to go. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
incredible.
that's going to be a crazy one to watch. So does that mean that they
Yes.
only have one round left and it's a shootout?
It's a shootout. East-West meet up.
Yeah, imagine how stressful that is. And there's three
Oh
dudes that are
man.
tied essentially, right? What is a 1 point difference among the three?
So I think it's
Two at most, maybe.
2 or 3, something like that. But yeah, I mean,
So
Hammaker.
basically, whoever beats whoever, almost, right?
Almost, because you gotta. I mean, from what we've talked about, I think the West has the speed in Davies, Deegan, maybe Shimoda. Also, those guys are hauling, but I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be difficult. Then where does Vial stack up in that? Where does RJ stack up? Because RJ has experience. Is he going to be less flustered by the faster guys, lower lap times? Is Hammaker just going to be an all out war because he wants to bring the title back to PC? It's a lot of different mentalities and a lot of different approaches. I'm sure, but it's going to be
Who are you
incredible.
pulling for
I
out of
think
those three?
I think Vial, honestly, for this one, I think he put himself in a really good position to where he does not have to win, but he has to be close enough to those guys, and I think he's shown that he can do that multiple times this year, even into last year. I see inconsistency, obviously, when I think of Hammaker. He's improved so much this year. It's pretty incredible. Got to give the guys credit. However, I don't see him being as solid as of a bet as a Vial and RJ. Wild card. AJ RJ could be. I'm hoping I can say AJ about that a couple of times. 2026, 27, but RJ could be lights out fast, and all it takes is just one elbow drop or something, and he's down in the corner or something. So it's hard. I'm glad he got the title last year, but it's hard to say that I can bet safely on RJ. I can bet that a
Yeah,
Yamaha is probably going to be
I'm
winning
pulling for
between Davies
Hammaker.
and Deegan. Yeah, that would be cool.
I'm pulling for him. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. He's faced a lot of adversity in
He has
a short career so far. I don't think he's been around for that long, right? And it feels like he's gone through
a
quite a
lot,
bit.
a
And
lot.
he's a good kid. We had him at class with the Moto Academy at Fox Raceway
Oh,
last year, maybe,
nice.
which I always forget.
Yeah,
And he killed it. He was getting so into it, and he was nervous at the beginning. And a lot of guys are when they come to them because they don't have much experience teaching yet, right?
yeah.
So it's funny to see those guys. Like the first class that Jet ever did with me, he goes,
Mhm.
"Man, this is way more scary than a 250 Supercross main event."
Yeah, yeah.
Just talking in front of some people. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, you can do so on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to send in your own video submission, you can join us in the Moto Academy family inside of the Moto Academy app by just going to themotoacademy.com. That's also where you can sign up for a class. Okay, guys, see you next episode.